Scrims S8 LOL, season 8, week 4, week 6, week 6. I don't know why I'm
I was
always
gonna
stuck on
say
this.
season 8 for sure. I'm not sure about the weeks,
Yeah,
but we're here.
we're back. We're here with Metabusters versus Andromeda. I believe Andromeda is currently 2-3 and Metabusters is currently 2-1. Uh, I believe Andromeda is just coming off a loss to Fruitcakes? Question mark. Sorry, I'm opening Twitch right now, but let me double check my information. TM, but let me look at the games real quick.
Check the results.
Yeah.
I think you're right though.
No. Andromeda is coming off a loss to Rift Sharks.
1-0.
Yeah, this looks.
No, it's
correct.
101 Thieves.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. My goat Psycho Carrot with the fucking greatest orange performance of all time. Definitely both teams looking a little Andromeda looking a little rocky as the season is wearing on, and a Metabusters still haven't really played quite as many games as the other teams. We'll have to see how their roster is going to shake out. Or not roster, how their games are going to shake out. Rosters are going to be Stanley Sarvis, Vic, Honan, and Bean in that order. And then for the side of Metabusters, it is going to be Future, Jackson, Tusini, Stav, and Jacob. Any thoughts on the rosters?
Interesting to see. I think, is this the first week that Sarvis has played for Andromeda this season so far?
It is the second, I believe. He played
The
in
second,
their very
but
first
time. Did he play jungle in their first game too?
I think they have him listed as top laner in this for some reason. But yeah, I think this is going to be his first game in the jungle, I believe.
Okay. It's gonna be fun to see some more from Sarvis. He's kind of been all over the map the past couple of seasons, playing a bunch of different roles. So we'll have to see if he can help Andromeda kind of come back from this loss that they got last week and have some impact in the jungle here.
Yeah, I believe, if I may quote the old texts, the last time he played jungle, he gapped me in like season 5 Spectres when I was on Metabusters. Someone can fact check me on that. That's just what I remember. Mason opening chests in the background. Dude, my league just gave me a notification, man. Let's relax. I would never open chests. I don't condone gambling on stream.
Here, do we Metabusters, I believe, has side selection. Do we know what side they've selected yet?
Yeah. Also, draft has started. Sorry, we will hop over to draft. Andromeda has selected blue side, and it looks like it's going to be a Twitch, Kiana, and Vladimir band for the side of Andromeda. And Metabusters is going all out in the support and bot lane bands with the Thresh, Jhin, and the Renata, and it's going to be a first pick Varus from Andromeda.
Yeah, pretty standard Honan pick, I think. Definitely one of the 80 carries, AD carries specifically. Let's say that he plays bot lane.
Yeah,
we see a Volibear pick up
as well, but Jackson on the Volibear, I think this is his most played champion, so a bit of comfort for him. Decent in the jungle, and it's going to be a Nyla in response. Okay. I believe Stav has played a decent amount of the Nyla, so it does appear to be a pretty strong champion for them. So, sort of slamming down the gauntlet, saying we're gonna fist fight you in the bot lane, and we're gonna see what you have to say about it.
I couldn't even tell you what each of Nyla's abilities do. So
Q is the whip thing. W is the Jaxi, but no damage. E is the dash to like a target dash on an enemy or an ally, and then R is the circle thingy mobobber.
Looks like it's gonna be Rakan picked up for Bean here. He's been playing a little. I'm curious to see if he's gonna go a more supportive Rakan or an AP build.
Ooh, and the Gwen locked in. This could be Stanley on the Gwen. I know Sarvis has played Gwen as well, and she is a decent jungler, so I'm curious to see where that could potentially go. Still a bit of.
I'm gonna say that's almost certainly going to Sarvis.
You think so?
I'm like 99 100% sure it's Cerberus Gwen.
Okay. I fuck with that. She's a decent jungler right now, has a lot of good AP options. Can also build like Faded Ashes if you really wanted to. And it's going to be the Nyla Nautilus. Nyla is, I believe, more commonly paired with enchanters, but I feel like she's pretty solid with engaged champions as well. As we move into the second phase of bans here. I would like to see some mid lane bans or top laner bans from Stanley. That also makes sense. Alawi being banned away, a very annoying champion. Lissandra is also banned. Is quite good right now. Did get nerfed on the most recent patch, but I don't know if the nerfs are that crazy. Not really sure. Looks like Darius is also banned for Future. Just annoying champions, I guess.
I imagine they pick Fujer here. He definitely has some blind pickable champions that he's comfortable picking here on R4.
Yeah. I feel like giving a player like Tusini R5 counter pick as a mid lane is pretty valuable. Ooh, the
No, they have to
Zeri.
go for the Zeri. I believe that is going to be going mid to Tusini.
Yeah. Could also be the faded Zeri jungle. Surely. Copium.
I mean, I'm here for it. I'm with you. I hope so. I just don't think so.
Correct, correct. I sleep Zeri mid, very boring mid pick. Can sort of just farm for free, and it looks like it's going to be Lux locked in for Andromeda here. Sort of a champion that can outrange the Zeri and like burst her if you hit the Q once, so we'll have to see how the mid lane matchup shakes out. As we wait for the last faded top laner pick. Uh could also be Stanley mid, and then they send Vic top lane. It's going to be the Malphite. Urgot. Okay, this is another Stanley champion. I believe Dean picked it in the last Scrim Zone series and got pretty good lead into Arnya, but did not manage to carry the game. Let's see if Stanley can whip out a better performance here.
Yeah, I think Fujer can attack this from a couple different angles. There's definitely some picks that can scrap with the Urgot, but
Isn't
he might
Rammus
just
a
pick
funny counter
something.
pick? Ooh,
Picks
Gragas.
Gragas. I'm actually not 100% sure. I think the Gragas E does override the Urgot E.
Really?
I think so because
Okay.
I know I remember like hearing about this and whatever like the actual outcome of it is. I was like, that's kind of stupid. So whether it's the Urgot E, like whether how the interaction plays out, the Urgot E wins, I was like, oh, that's kind of absurd. But if the Gragas E wins, I was also like, that's kind of. I just remember it's absurd. I don't want to interact with it.
Okay, that's fair. It does sort of round out their comp for like AP damage wise. Like you do kind of want an AP champion for the rest of your draft, and this sort of is that AP champion. If Mason calls something faded one more time, I'm going to bed. What do you mean, bro? Dude, this meta is just a faded Ashes jungler meta. Like that's how you describe things, bro. I don't know what you want from me. Future would play a top if the matchup is good. Yeah, I believe it to be honest. But yeah, overall, you said the word 8 times in draft. Like, what do you want from me, bro? That's what. I don't know, man. This item is warping jungle meta. Like, what do you want from me? And you
I
said it
think
about Urgot and Zeri jungle. Neither of those ships feel that. This could be true, but like, I just like the word. What can
I
I
can
say?
neither confirm nor deny that I referred to these as faded. But we see a lot of comfort here coming out from Metabusters, I think.
Yeah, a lot of champions that they've put a lot of hours into. Future's pretty good on the Gragas. I think we've seen him play it before. The Nyla also Stav has played a decent amount. I unsure about how much Tusini has played the Zeri, but it should be pretty interesting to watch him play. I think he's like a decently mechanical player, so champion should sort of suit him. These comps are low key cursed. I don't know. It's just like double comfort. Like both teams have drafted a Giga comfort for themselves. Vic on like a simple champion like Lux. Stanley's played a decent amount of Urgot. Cerberus on the Gwen is pretty strong. Like there's I don't know. These are just like all Giga Comfort picks. They have like some synergy, but it's like we're just gonna watch them pick champions that they enjoy playing and see how it shakes out. Okay, that makes more sense role wise. We're being asked where everyone's going. Cyrus is playing the Gwen like we expected. Vic is playing the Lux, and Ticini is playing the Zeri. I mean, Mobuster picks this comp and expects to win against Hun and Varus. Uh, it is kind of hard for them to get onto the Varus, but like also Garagi's Volibear Nautilus is like kind of hard to get away from as an immobile ADC. Like, I fear Metabuster's cleared based off drafts. Yeah, it's like pretty easy to reach the Varus through the Rakan, but like, I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't think it's set in stone just yet. I think that Metabusters, like I said, I think they drafted a lot of comfort, and I think
Yeah,
that their draft is easier to execute on.
absolutely. Yeah, you just click the R on the Varus, and then the Varus stops playing the game, and then maybe Gwen can pick up the other side of the legendary Rakan solo engage. That yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. Like Rakan is sort of your only engage tool in the side of Andromeda, but like uh I don't
I
know.
mean, they're
Cyber's
more
more.
looking for
They're looking for
picks, right?
picks,
Like they
right?
have the Varus ultimate, they have the Lux abilities. Like it's solo Rakan engage, but he has setup.
Varus is Giga OP. The champ did just get nerfed. I don't know if Giga OP is the correct term anymore, but he is still quite good, I believe. Let me double check the. Let me double check the patch notes actually.
I'd be interested to hear some insight or any potential insight on how the actual like bot lane 2v2 matchup goes.
Um,
Because
I have no idea. Me,
yeah,
non-bot lane player. Yeah, Varus did get a decent amount of bonus AD nerfs. Minus 20% at all like ranks for the Q is like not insignificant. So yeah, it is. It is the patch for Varus did get nerfed. The E damage also got nerfed by like 10% AD, which is pretty relevant. So we'll have to see if the champ is still
but
OP. But
that sounds more like a nerf for like lethality Varus,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, that's the build that was OP though.
Yeah.
Like it was quite strong on this patch, and then they reverted it. So or not fully reverted it, but definitely nerfed it. Hoden is an on hit Varus enjoyer, anyways. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like on hit was like fine after the changes. Like it wasn't crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, I think Honan is comfortable on the Varus,
Yeah.
so maybe the isn't as good, but with the lethality nerfs, he might swap to that, especially because his team outside of Gwen kind of lacks any real DPS.
Yeah. I mean, Gwen also is
So
more of a
be
burst champion, isn't she nowadays?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they have Urgot and Gwen and Lux, and that's like all burst. So if they don't have like the on hit Varus, then they're lacking in DPS.
Sorry, is that Gwen jungle? I just realized. Yeah, Cerberus is in fact jungling on the Gwen, bro.
Whenever
AP
you get a
Varus isn't
chance, if you
good,
want to
nerfed into
stream your
the ground.
client,
Yeah, that's what I figured. Sorry, what'd you say?
whenever you get a chance, if you want to
Yeah,
put your
yeah,
client up.
I'll swap it over, but like we got a minute 30 left.
Oh, I got you. I have no idea.
Yeah, we got spectator delay, so. Oh yeah, I also need to stream my OBS, right? I'm stupid. I forgot. My bad. Can you see everything?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, okay, okay. We're still waiting a minute. A Gwen jungle is fake or not? The clear is decent, and can we see champ assets? Oh, I forgot to load champ assets. That's my bad. Scuff stream TM. Uh, right. We're supposed to do that after the first draft. Oh well, we'll do that next game. But Mason doesn't believe in champ assets. He's cringe. True. Sorry, bro. Um, yeah. Overall, I want to say Gwen. Want to know if Honan Varus win rate and Urgot win rate for Stanley? No one please Google. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Overall, I am curious to see how the Gwen jungle does perform. I think you're supposed to go like I don't even know if you go Nashers anymore. Do you?
I could not tell you what the Gwen jungle build is.
I have no idea. You might do it for clear still, but sending lawsuit to my own home address to take down Mason. So true, man. He is also using the new Gwen skin, so.
Well, of course, yes. He has to be fashionable.
Hold on, let me swap to the in game here. Alright, as we get into game here, let me adjust the time controls real quick. Looks like there's potential level 1 play here.
Yeah, they're all running down to this, looks like the bot Tribush, looking for an invade. They do have Rakan here to cover, but...
Yeah, but it does get spotted out. And it is Jackson on the support, actually, and Jacob playing Volibear jungle. Okay, that's a bit of an adjustment.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, yeah.
I guess we just didn't notice. Interesting. I feel like that's a little disrespectful to Honan and Bean to just put Jacob, or I don't know, or to put Jackson into them, but we'll have to see. It is like a matchup they can't really punish on, but very curious to see how it goes. When is going to start Raptors here with Q, I believe? Really? Hasn't started an ability, but if you're doing Raptors start here, you definitely want to start Q. It's a really good start for Gwen. Mason isn't a nowhere? True. Yeah. Jackson's support went crazy? True. I may or may not have been sprinting it that game, but dead. Looks like Jackson is just chilling in the bush. Not much really happening here.
I assume they assume he's in there.
Yeah. Ben does also do the dash over the wall to cue the minions faster. So based. Real jungler hours.
Also clearing the 2 minor camps before going for the buff.
Huge. Big TBH. Really important on these power farmer type junglers to keep your camp cycled faster. Good poke from Honan. Just keeping the Nyla down a little bit as we wait for both junglers to full clear badge. But Jacob definitely does want to be on the map a little more actively as a champion. Volibear doesn't tend to scale as well as the Gwen. Honan is in fact going lethality. He does have the tier start with Comet. I'm not sure if you're supposed to start tier on Varus, but wallahi, got it, bro, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Bean and Honan comfortable just to let the seed lane prio get pushed in a little bit, knowing that their jungler's pathing away from them.
Here. Does get a decent chunk here. As Jacob has finished his clear, it's like pretty healthy. Pretty fast cleared too.
Alright, and I think that did look like the Urgot E wins out in the interaction.
Ooh, good
W win from Bean.
Good W from Bean, yeah. Overall, really solid trade for the side of Andromeda. Good Q from Honan. Ignite coming out from Jackson, but not much really. Oh, Q coming out, but his ADC is very, very low. Q being charged up from Honan here. Does manage to hit. Jacob does manage to burn the flash. Both flashes burned from the side of Metabusters, and it is going to be first blood for the side of Metabusters here. He might not
really
be
big
able to
gank
get
for
out here,
Jacob.
though. Yeah. Cyrus does have
he's able to get away from the Gwen.
Ooh, good stun from Jacob. Could potentially be another kill, and they just underestimate the Volibear damage. Well played from Metabusters here.
And looks like Future getting good trades down on Urgot top lane.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like everywhere except bot is
Doing
is kind
pretty
of just
well.
chilling for meta busters right now.
Yeah, and this is what you want to see from Metabusters. Ooh, good hook, but I don't know if his ADC still has the health pool to follow up, and Bean just gets a Q and wins out this trade pretty easily. But I was saying, good trade from the Volibear, utilizing your early game pressure to try to snowball your Zeri. Does manage to get a double kill onto the correct targets, so Zeri is pretty accelerated. Jacob is down here, though, looking for another gank. E does come out, stun does come out onto Bean here, but does manage to dash out in time.
Yeah, the bot lane set up kind of in a rough spot for Andromeda now here.
And both top laners just don't hit the E's. I guess we can talk about E interactions all day, but it doesn't matter if you don't hit them. Triple knockout by Bean there was crazy. Yeah, it was a good disengage play, but did almost drop his life for it. If they managed to like get off another ability, potential kill angle from Metabusters, it was pretty risky. But yeah, Jacob did opt for the Lucidity Boots rush, and Volibear probably going for like the Sundered Sky setup. Tusini has left mid lane, potentially looking for a play bot side. I don't know, just ward on Dragon, pretty chill.
And he could also be going for that, what is it, like the Iceborne Gauntlet Flicker Blade setup?
On Volibear?
Yeah.
Doesn't Flicker Blades build out of Zeal plus Double Dagger?
I mean, yeah, Flicker Blade is just a crit and attack speed.
Good steal from Cerberus, but you are in melee range of the Volibear. Does pick up the shield. Does get the full Q stacks off though from Sarv, and Jacob, it did take the lower end of this HP trade, but Tusini over the wall here did hit the W, could pick up Sarv, does manage to pick up Cerberus here. Stanley does manage to get the execute, but Tusini with 3 kills on the side of Metabusters, and Stanley does have to bird flash. Super crazy from the side of Metabusters here.
Yeah, off to a really good start.
Please close spectator controls. What if I don't want to? But yeah. Did you not see the last series he casted? Did you not see like the last 4 series I casted? I had that shit open all the time.
I was gonna say that thing being open is like death and taxes.
Yeah, but like I have to do it because Stanley. Or not Stanley, because Dean will come and like assassinate me in my home if I don't listen to him.
You're actively hurting Dean right now.
Good. But yeah, Jacob utilizing the early game pressure provided to you by Volibear to pick up objectives, super good from him. Cerberus is on the top side here though, looking for a play. Does manage
Richard does have flash.
First 2
casts. A lot of
mana
though.
No mana. Might hold the flash. Ooh, but bot lane play. Good ulti from Stav here. Does manage to pick up the kill here. Good cross map from Jacob here. Does get the dragon. I think they got 2 grubs. Or no. 1 grub was taken, and then they're gonna pick up the other 3, or the other 2, and then they also got like a kill onto Jacob. Not bad. Overall favorite trade for Metabusters. Getting the Chems dragon, starting dragon stacking for your comp that wants a bit more of a late game insurance in the dragon souls. Ooh, good hook from Jackson here. Being dropped super loot. W comes out. Ulti comes out onto the Nautilus solo though. Ulti does come out here, and Bean does drop super low. Hoden does get another triple stack Q onto them.
Tusini is here.
I made such a good overlay, and for 0, I guess. Wait, the overlay is going crazy right now. What do you mean? Yeah, Tusini does manage to pick up another kill here. Is super snowballing his game.
Yeah, up 15 CS, 4-0, is halfway done with his Cole almost.
Yeah, he's been really on point with these roams as well, just picking up every single stray kill on the map.
Yeah, not any objectives here for a few minutes.
Yeah, mostly just waiting for the next objectives to spawn. Looks like Jacob is going to go for the Sundered Sky build, which is pretty good. Gives him a lot of early game dueling power. as Cerberus is going to go for the Nasher setup on Gwen here, just to amplify your clear speed. I believe you're supposed to go like Nashers into like full damage. Oh my gosh, Tucini flash queuing and does manage to pick up another solo kill. He's so fucking strong in this series.
How
Insane player.
how much more gold does Tucini have than everybody else?
Hold on, what's the button for it?
I think it's like, is it X or something? Or
There it is. He is a whopping almost 2K gold lead ahead. Other teams finding out why we Parmesan Zeri versus Tucini. Actually, oh my gosh, Cerberus does manage to catch out Stav here though. Does also get a double kill for himself in the bot side.
yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to get anything off of it, but really crucial for Andromeda to stay in this game for someone to find these.
Hoden
hit
a really good R. I'm watching it on the second monitor on the replay a little bit, but Hoden hit a really good R and managed to pick up the. Oh, Fujer with the solo kill as well. It's crazy out here. A lot of action going on in this game. Almost a kill per minute. Actually, a little over a kill per minute, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good solo kill from Fujer onto Stanley, knowing his Gragas damage quite well.
Yeah, it'll be kind of interesting to see how Metabusters decides to play the map. They do have Grubs
Jackson
coming up in a minute.
does miss the ulti, or the Q, but Stav does hit the ulti, and the Nautilus ulti does come out. The Volibear ulti coming out, but the Rakan stun comes on out and just fucking cleans them up under tower. A little ambitious from the side of Metabusters, a bit of an overforce. Tucini is on the way down the. Might try to pick up the double here. Hoden does step up a little far, but not far enough. And a huge turn for the side of Andromeda here. A little bit of an overforce from Metabusters here, but it is crazy. Also, Bean does have the Hextech alternator. I didn't notice this, but this is probably going to be a Protobelt Rakan. I think he builds this pretty often. I don't know if you have any insider information on his build, but
I think it's just Rakan Q has like a pretty decent AP scaling for the healing at the moment, so I think he's gonna go like a rocket belt to help with his playmaking ability, and then probably do a pretty standard like build from there.
Yeah,
I think the rocket belt is the only AP he's gonna build, but yeah, I mean that play really crucial towards accelerating him. He does get the rocket belt completed. We have grubs spawning. Metabusters didn't get any of the previous grubs, and Dragon's about to be up too. They did get the first Dragon, so they can safely play for the grubs, but Jacob is bot lane.
I do think they're just gonna opt for the Dragon stacking setup. With Cloud Soul and Chem Soul gone, like two of arguably the worst dragons are kind of down for souls, so you could arguably make this trade setup for Metabusters, because like the soul is probably going to guarantee you scaling, and it looks like that's what they're going to opt into. 6 grubs on the Urgot is a little scary though, so I'm curious to see if that's going to pay off for the side of Andromeda here. And it is going to be the Infernal Soul. If they can deny the Infernal Soul away from Hoden, that'll be very good, but Jacob is here in the mid lane, doesn't manage to do anything, gets hit by all the Lux abilities, and does have to flash here. Interesting play from Jacob here. Not sure about that one. Bean is just walking at our mid lane ADC, does drop the ultimate. Bean does get obliterated health-wise, but another binding coming out from Vic here, and does manage to pick up the
double kill for Cerberus.
For Sarv. Really good binding though, I believe.
That's another champion. I mean, we don't usually think about the jungler when we're thinking about like hitting towers for grubs and things, but Gwen with 6 grubs accelerated like this is going to be disgusting on the towers too.
Yeah, and we saw like the damage Stanley was able to put out onto the tower, just like half a second with 6 grubs is pretty clear. So we'll have to see if they're able to really utilize the grubs here as a split.
Yeah, I mean, Metabusters are really great opening into the game. They've kind of had a few back-to-back plays where they've either overplayed or been caught with their pants down, and it looks like Andromeda has reclaimed the gold lead. They are up 2 dragons, but I think that if Andromeda plays well, they can kind of fight for these next few.
Yeah, I do think this does kind of show Jacob's lack of knowledge in the jungle, but also good ulti from the side of Jackson here. Does manage to pick up opponent here. Jacob does manage to dodge the W. Oh, good ulti from Stop, but the exhaust came out, so Sarvis is here to pick it up. Jacob does manage to pick up the Varus here, but the Q coming out, and Sarvis is just going fucking nuclear in this game. As another kill goes on to the Gwen here. Sarv on the jungle, kind of a beast, brother.
Yeah, really good map awareness by Sarveris. He's kind of like the last few plays that Volibear has tried to make, he's kind of just been there to respond to them immediately.
Yeah, and this is like kind of the issue with having a player like Jacob in the jungle. He's really good at support, but jungle does require a little bit more knowledge than the support role about the map. So looking a little lost here. IMO Gwen versus Zeri is going to be pretty hyped to watch. Stanley is kind of dropping low. Fudra is under the tower though. Is pretty low. Does get hit by the ultimate, and Stanley does reel him back in, baby. Huge angle for Stanley.
Yeah, I think just a little bit of some overconfident play from Fudra. Kind of looking like he was testing the limits after that first solo kill against Stanley.
Yeah,
does get punished for it.
True. What's the ancient texts? Limit testing, limit found. Yeah, that.
And then, oddly enough, we see Metabusters here with the first move onto the Herald, though. We'll see if they can finish this before Andromeda can form a response, but it looks like they're just going to get this.
Yeah, Andromeda is opting to drop the Rift Herald here. Rift Herald isn't a super valuable objective unless you can break 2 towers with it, which might be a little tricky from the side of Metabusters to try to do. So.
Right, and they did commit Jackson top lane, so we are getting 6 grubs on this bot tower, and there should be a tower going over.
They're just shredding this tower. Super unlucky for the side of Metabusters here.
Super crucial for Andromeda too, seeing as how Dragon's coming up in less than 2 minutes, so really nice to get that bot tower and be able to walk in into the jungle comfortably and set up.
Yeah, just opening up the map state for them after grabbing the bot tower is super good. Just like able to get more bot prio for dragons is super nice. Try to pick up dragon stacking on Infernals is going to do a lot of damage for the Varus and the Gwen. So he did opt just for the straight death cap rush. This was what I was talking about with the burst Gwen builds though. You are just going nuclear AP damage. Jacob is, or Fudra is here, does manage to get a lot of damage onto the Lux here. Gwen is trying to pick up the Zeri on the side, does manage to pick up Fudra here though, and Bean does manage to pick up another kill for the side of Andromeda. Super well played from them. Q does whiff from Honan here, but super well played.
I think crucially a really good Q from Vic, able to force out the Zeri flash at the beginning of that.
Yeah.
So then when she uses her wall hop, she doesn't really have any more tools to get away. So really good look from Andromeda here.
Yeah. But like the amount of damage the Gwen ulti is just doing to their team is kind of disgusting. Just getting the death cap second item to make sure they use super power spike, and another kill going over to Cyrus. He's doing so much damage with the Nashers and the death cap. And Stanley is also just going unchecked here in the top lane, getting another tier 2 tower for the side of Andromeda here.
Plus 700 for Stanley here.
Yeah, and they're getting the dragon here. This is just... Cyrus is really bringing the map together on the Gwen here. Super well played for him. It's like Versal was used, did not get anything. Gragas is just looking for the tower crash onto the Herald here. Stanley
might have to be careful here.
Yeah. The tower does get dropped. Oh, good cask, but Cyrus is here once again, does drop the ultimate, and it looks like this could be another double kill. TP is coming out from Tusini here, and they are just opting to back off. He is going to walk in a little aggressively, but isn't able to get anything, and TP was just kind of burned for free there. Cyrus drawing so much pressure on the map, and it's just really hard to match him here.
Yeah, Metabusters does get that top tower, but they leave the map open for Andromeda to pick up the mid-tier 1, and Stanley held on to his flash, Gwen held on to her ghost, and they got the Zeri TP, so really Andromeda-sided play right here.
I guess Andromeda is just Metabuster's Kryptonite. True, honestly. Like they're running this map. Sarvis is utilizing his lead super well on the Gwen, just kind of unstoppable to the side of Metabusters. No one can really walk into him, and as the Gwen is like super fed into 3 melee champions, it's like, what do you really do? As we are getting hit by the pause. It wasn't a me problem. So true, Noam. Do not look at Riffshark's current score right now. Do not look at it. It's not looking good for you, Brother Bear.
Yeah, while we're paused, you want to swap the Discord stream over to the client real quick?
Yeah. Is the OBS behind or?
It's not behind. It's just
Yeah,
it's like 45% of the screen.
I gotcha. What do you mean we're 3-3? Hating for 0? Haven't you lost the past 3 games?
Loses improve. All right? I don't know why you have
losses
to be so
improve. True. Didn't you get exposed for being in a Mumu one trick? Like, come on, bro. Incorrect buzzer? Just because you say the incorrect buzzer does not make it a correct statement. Like, come on now.
No, all Gnome has to say is that at least he's been on the Rift and
True.
not the bench.
True. There you go.
They just need to keep Mason benched, they'll win.
True. And this is factual.
No, surely we'll get you another, at least one more victory lap on the Rift before the season's over.
Mumu is 1-3. He like picks other champions and gets destroyed. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't know, man.
Is there any update on the pause?
Let me look in game. I'm just reading chat, to be honest with you. Beans having a PC crash. The tactical pause is really funny. Yeah, it looks like people's PCs are crashing. A little unlucky.
I'm just gonna blame it on Vanguard.
Facts. The Chinese overlords are coming after us, team.
I won't say what I was gonna say.
No, go for it. I want to know.
No.
Come on. For the chat
I was
now.
gonna say Chinese virus version 2.
There you go. Live on camera, chat. True, I am Noam's #1 op, I guess. Oh, as
maybe we need to have you guys like e-kiss or something.
So true.
Like kiss the webcams at the same time.
No one's too scared to do that, bro. Without flaming him and he's not even playing? True.
Unironically say Gnome's too scared to e-kiss me.
Yep. Would rather die. That's my point. I'll e-kiss anyone else? That's crazy, bro. Looks like... How much is really going on the map? The top side of the map is sort of the goal here, I believe. Baron is up. They might just opt for like the fist fight around Dragon though. That could be kind of funny to watch. I'm voting for that.
I think
personally.
both teams really want this Dragon.
True. Yeah, but like we could just trade the Baron, no? If we're Metabusters? It's a little flippy though, honestly. But like
I think Metabusters is in a better position to trade it.
ooh,
I don't think
Cast
any team
from
wants to trade it.
Fujir here does manage to pick out the Lux. Crazy. Well played from Fujer. Good ulti to knock people in.
Yeah, able to find the Lux. I think they might try to look for this here with Vic dead.
It's a little greedy. Cerberus is still up with the ulti and Ghost and has everything up. This is kind of flippy.
They are hitting it.
Okay. Looks like they are just opting to back off here. Fiend is going to ulti in. Does hit the W. Does hit the multi-man charm. The Verisol does whiff here though, and does manage to get a kidnap off. And
okay,
Stanley is in the back line. Looks like Stav is going in, but going in to die, I guess. A little inty play from the side of Metabusters, and it looks like...
Yeah, insane look. Really good flash from Stanley, too, to get the multi-man feeder to really seal the deal on that play. And,
sure. Yeah, good play from Bean engaging that fight, and Cerberus with the damage was able to follow up and just rip him apart. Super well played from the side of Andromeda here.
Yeah, and with a minute and a half before Baron, they should be able to play for these tier 2 turrets mid and bot and just pick up this dragon for free, I'd assume.
Instead, I asked the only way Metabusters lose or Andromeda loses. Yeah, probably. But I honestly don't know if they can lose from this position. Like, it is really hard for 3 melee champions to shut down Gwen when she gets in melee range and just rips all of them apart with empowered Q. So,
yeah, they do have a very low range comp from Metabusters.
And just making sure that this Gwen is turbo accelerated is... Or shutting down this Gwen that's turbo accelerated with 3 champions that have to be in melee range is going to be really impossible. Also, do we actually have team practice right now? Do you want me to, like... I can have Dean boot up the stream and have Avery solo cast. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta go.
Is Dean even here still? Yeah, Dean could, like, hop in here and cast, surely. Wouldn't be much different for what I'm doing, right?
Andromeda not really getting very much use
right now because Eric's late. So true. Is this game 1 or 2? This is game 1. Andromeda is currently taking the lead with the Gwen juggle. Yeah, we can delay. I slept for like 4 hours. Very true. As I pick up another Infernal Dragon, definitely getting this dragon stacking online here.
Yeah, see if they're able to use the last bit of this Baron to try to pressure these towers at all, but I think they're mainly just going to use it to secure the dragon for themselves.
Yeah, 2 more dragons and then you'll be really online for the Varus poke with the Infernal Soul. Gwen with the Infernal Soul as well with the R is just going to nuclear people. I cannot anymore, no? Okay, well, Dean is clearly sabotaging my team, so this is the narrative we're going to go with and not that I volunteered to stream for Scrims S8 LOL. Cerberus got a better build than Zeus in that last game he had. Good for him. So true.
My tactical genius, Cerberus.
On God. And does have the 16 Magi stacks. I don't know if we ever pointed this out, but I'll point it out now. Or is that 18? That's 18.
It's 18.
Sorry. I'm reclined in my chair right now. What happened to Scrims S8? Why is Urgot Pilot just a thing now? That's what I want to know. Looks like Ticini is going to go try to 1v1 the Urgot. Does get in a little close. Does get hooked back in. The Sterax proc does save Stanley here. And a 5-1 performance for Stanley here. Well played. I guess we just don't know what Urgot does.
Maybe a little baited by Scoreboard. Maybe didn't notice or expect the Sterax shield. I'm not sure. But
yeah. We are, in fact, getting baited to walk in the melee range of Urgot, I guess.
I think Gwen just destroyed the tier 3 tower with 6 auto attacks, yeah.
Yeah, this Gwen is a little bit of a problem. Is going for the Shadow Flame next, by the way, so actually nuclear R's. Guess he's just OP? Yeah, I guess so, bro. As Andromeda is just going to look for the... probably the Baron on spawn, right?
I would imagine. I think just get this Baron and be able to end the game. I think.
Yep.
I think before we had a little bit of doubt, but now I think it's pretty safe to say that unless Andromeda makes a major mistake or three, it's probably an Andromeda win here for game one. The bot inhibitor should be close to coming up by the time Baron spawns, though. And
RA dropping the word paragraph in his defense for the Urgot play last series. My bad, bro. Didn't mean to flame, I guess. Oh my gosh, the rare Greer sighting. Hello, Greer. Meta Busters didn't coin flip fights when they're 5k up. I feel like this game is so much harder for Andromeda. Not that I'm complaining though. Who is Tuna? I forgot. That's Stav. Also, I feel like they just got a little overconfident and Jacob doesn't quite know what he's supposed to do on Volibear with a lead. That's my opinion on what happened in the early game, but looks like Andromeda is just going to set up for the Baron and try to end the game this way. The very standard way of ending the game, DM. Oh, he's building? Okay, hold on. I do want to talk about this build from Onin here. He's going Muramana into Hubris into Hextech Alternator. What do you think the last item is going to be? Or the third item?
I'll be real. If it says ability power on it, I don't touch it, so I don't know.
Real. You know what? That's based. Yeah. I mean, Onin could just sit in Africa and throw Qs at the enemy team and they can't walk out of base, so.
Yep, the Baron does spawn. We have Fujir with TP covering the bot wave with the supers. Andromeda is moving over. They do have good vision set up. Stanley.
Can Stanley die
really
here?
cut.
Varus does manage to hit an R here. Andromeda is here for the follow-up. Bean does drop the ult and Stav just gets fucking obliterated. The Gwen damage is so illegal. And they just end the game here. That's...
Yeah. Andromeda doesn't even need to do the Baron. They just need to walk into Fog of War and threaten that they're doing it. And Metabusters is forced to walk up and they just take the fight and they're going to end the game here. Going up 1-0 in the series.
Yup. And... looks like it's going to be 1-0 for the side of Andromeda.
I believe it was a Varus B1 for Andromeda, and then I think Nyla was picked on R1 or R2. So it was Varus and then Nyla was picked.
All right. Well, interesting takeaways from game one. I don't know if we should let Sarverus have the Gwen, but also Honan on the Varus was kind of gross. Had a lot of really good plays with the R.
Oh yeah, but definitely I think a game one MVP performance for Sarverus.
Yeah, Sarverus is just gonna casually walk into every series he plays and steal MVP. My goat. I don't know if you ban York versus Stan, just if Stan is just gonna do that to you anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I also think this Flex Jacob into the jungle nonsense that they pulled was like not it, but I don't know. It is what it is. All right, let me.
You think that's an adaptation they'll make for game two? Do you think we'll swap them back?
Maybe we'll see. I don't know, man. Like the Volibear was like an interesting flex, but like I feel like Jacob just has a deeper champion pool in the support, so. Let me look if I know which side, so I can edit the thing.
It looks like
same sides.
Andromeda's on blue.
Nice.
Yeah, same sides.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that means Metabusters had side select in game one, so choosing red side for game two again.
Amazing that we funnel 8 bajillion gold into Gwen and don't fight with Zeri. Yeah, I mean, Zeri also can't play the game if Gwen has gold, like, at all. But they just took 3 fights where Zeri wasn't there. Yeah, pretty much.
when we're getting Sarver's support, I've seen him carry every other role so far. True.
True. And that's on period. Let me get all this nonsense set up real quick.
No, but I think Metabusters has a pretty easy adaptation here into game two. I think they should swap. I think Jackson is more comfortable in the jungle. I could be wrong, but I think we need to swap Jacob and Jackson back between jungle and support. I also think they should probably like Tusini did go 4-0 with the 20 CS up with the cull. Like he was popping off, but I don't know. I think maybe putting Tusini back
Oh,
on
we are into
R5.
draft. Hold on.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
They
Let me
started like a
let me
couple
grab
minutes
it. Let
early,
me grab
but
it real
yeah, I
quick.
think I think Tusini being able to see the entire draft before he picks his champion uh could definitely help them out a lot because I
Yeah.
think I think playing through Tusini and especially the way that he is really intelligent on the roams and things like they demonstrated in the first part of that game is a really good look for them.
Yeah, as we are getting the bans again, it is just going to be the Twitch, Vladimir, and the Kiana once again. For the Andromeda, they don't really feel the need to change anything. And for Metabusters, we are banning the Thresh, the Jhin, and the Gwen. They have decided that the Gwen is the problem, which I do not blame them for coming to that conclusion. The Gwen was kind of monstrous that game. This Kiana ban is not it, by the way. I would agree. I feel like Tusini has not been willing to blind the Kiana, and we are kind of wasting a ban on it. But Andromeda is just going to default back to the Varus blind. I believe this is correct. Honestly, like it's Honen's Varus. Like, what more is there to say? Really, like a good champion, stable blind. It is going to be Stav's Jinx? Question mark.
Yeah, I think that's also a really good look for Metabusters as well.
We
Like
are revisiting the Volibear. Okay.
Bean was really good looking for those engages, but I think like outside of lane, I think inside of lane, uh, Andromeda didn't really like have like a really like oppressive performance. So I think putting Stav on something that can scale more and have a bit more impact in the mid to late game. The Nilo was kind of absent in that last game.
Yeah, as they go back to this Volibear pick, I'm kind of a doubter, but we'll have to see if he can utilize it a bit more efficiently. It looks like it's going to be Beans Renata. Now, Beans Renata is quite nasty, and I'm very excited to see this particular pairing. Varus Renata is not the craziest lane, but I think this is once again Giga comfort for them. And Sarv is going to lock in the Yarv, and okay, this champion did also just get buffed, so
It was
could be really good.
his passive damage, right?
Yeah. Looks like it could be Jackson Jungle and Jacob back in the bot lane with the Nami Jinx.
Right, and
Uh,
that's kind of what we said we wanted from
yeah,
them. We were kind of surprised on the initial swap, and the way the
yeah.
game played out, we said this is probably a better look for them.
Yeah, it looks like Mad Busters is just going to ban the Lysandra, and or not. Andromeda's gonna ban the Talia, and Meta Busters is just gonna ban the Lysandra. Sorry, I have cancer. As we are waiting for the next series of bans, Vic has shown these pretty solid on the Lysandra, and another York ban for Stanley. They do
Yeah,
not want
especially
him
after
on
Yorick.
the Maiden.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
continue.
especially after Yorick being banned, we see the Jarvan, and the Talia is a good ban for the Jarvan, but they might be looking more towards that Urgot again with the Talia ban as well.
Yeah. It's just going to be another Zeri pick? Really?
I think this might be a little too much value for the Renata if they just pick this, but because two plus ADCs in the backline just obliterating their teammates if Renata can get a good corporate takeover. I see. This is what I wanted. I wanted to see Fujer just pick here because they
Yeah.
pretty much know what Stanley's gonna pick is probably gonna be the Urgot here.
It is going to be the Ornn. Does Urgot win versus Ornn? Do you know?
I mean, I think Urgot can definitely. I'd say it's a skill matchup. I'd say Ornn is stupid. and Ornn can win any matchup. But
Okay.
I think Urgot is supposed to beat Ornn.
All right, and it is just going to be the Urgot versus the Ornn matchup. Someone who will give me a definitive answer, please type it into a chat if you feel like it. I do tend to agree though it could be a skill matchup. I don't play top lane, so and it looks like it could. We will have to see what's gonna be the mid lane blind as they hover Lux again. I sleep.
Yeah, we are going to see a pretty similar comp to game one come out for Andromeda with only a few
Um,
uh, changes.
in my opinion, though, this draft is a little less has a little less teeth. I think Jarvan is not the carry champion that Gwendolyn is, so
All right,
Orga gets
Sarvis will
Mega
definitely be
Pro.
looking for a bit more setup for his
It looks
team
like
here on the
Tassini is
Jarvan
going
pick.
to lock the Xerath. This champion does tend to Ornn favored post 10. Okay, thank you. That would make sense. Over his Lux, if you counter picking mid, Lissandra's a much worse split lane than Lux IMO. Yeah, that makes sense. Does way more for his team. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh, Honestly, I think Meta Busters have themselves a nice quality draft here. But Andromeda is definitely once again leaning more on comfort over everything. Cerberus on the Jarvan is like actively pretty good, but it's like hard for him to carry on a Jarvan style champion, in my opinion. But let me do champion assets real quick, since someone will
Yeah,
yell
no,
at me if I do not.
Meta Busters kind of coming out in this draft and doing just about everything I wanted to see from them to try to come back and
Yep.
take it to a game three here. I think saving Tusini here for the R5 and picking up the Xerath is a really smart pickup considering his main threats. He's just basically just going to have to dodge Lux and Varus abilities. If he can do that, I don't think there's really any way that they touch him with anything else in this game, especially with having his Nami plus Volibear and Ornn to peel for him. So Tusini definitely has the opportunity to become super devastating on this Xerath pick here.
Yeah, it does sort
Um,
of. I think it's gonna be a little hard to play into the Jarvan though. Like you just get baby caged and then good luck playing the game, I guess. But we'll have to see. Let me pass lots of these. You can just re-download everything, right? Hold on.
And with the Gwen ban adaptation here for game two, we see Starvis moving over to the Jarvan. I think he can definitely still find some angles into this Metabusters lineup here on the Jarvan, but he definitely won't have the solo carry potential that he had from game one. But I think if they can if he can communicate with Bean to, or really just anybody. Like Jarvan has setup for every single person in this team. Jarvan can go to any lane and make a play with any member of his team.
About to
So there's
gen wrong
definitely going to
assets.
be,
Let's flame him, chat. No, shut the fuck up. I got it right. Leave me alone, bro. But
bro. You guys need to like actually like kiss or something, bro. Like you guys
so
hate each
true.
other.
Yeah, honestly, that's my op for real. I actually did get it wrong. I don't know. Maybe. Who the fuck knows? I do not. I think I got it right. I don't know. Who the fuck cares? Let me move real quick.
I also think Ornn a really good pick
No,
into
I
the
don't want to
Jarvan,
back $5.
especially because
Yeah.
his E will destroy terrain. So if he's on the inside of the Jarvan wall or the outside trying to free his teammates, if he has his E available, then uh, that's a pretty easy or a pretty fairly easy deny there.
Yeah. It
But
is gonna
I think
be.
Brewer is right. The late game is going to come down to how well Tusini can position.
Yeah. And he's gonna always have to watch for the Jarvan lethal on his head, so. I believe historically, Future has a 55 KDA on this Zorn, by the way. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Is it this one? To be honest, I have no idea what part of this is I'm supposed to be highlighting right now, but I will just let it play. I don't know, man. Orn has a silly interaction where he can break Jarvan ult with E. Yeah. He can kind of like bail out the thing. Jarvan does not need to carry here. Yeah, that is true. There's 3 other champions that can. Maybe.
We weren't necessarily saying that Jarvan needs to carry. It was more that Andromeda kind of got back into the game off of Sarvis's back on the Gwen last game, and he doesn't really have that angle open to him.
Yeah, that's
as
easily.
What I mean. Like he can't do it all by himself. He definitely has to coordinate with his team to have the same kind of performance as last game.
Yeah. I don't know. It is like it makes their draft better for sure. It's just I don't know if it's like the correct kind of carry champion that they want for him, but that is my opinion. Alright, I guess we wait for a spectator delay. That's true, I guess. Added to the data bank. Yep. I wonder what build he's gonna go. There's like a lot of different Jarvan builds that you can go. There's like the... Do they still go Spear of Shojin? Are they Eclipse gamers now? I have no idea.
I think Jarvan... You're talking about Jarvan?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jarvan.
Yeah, I think Jarvan is Eclipse. It might even be like Eclipse into Sundered Sky is what I'm thinking. I think he just has Riven build. Eclipse into Sundered Sky into Death's Dance.
Bruisers build anything different challenge. Cancer failed, I think. Also, this champ went to #1 champion in the patch. That's crazy. Thank you, OPGG. It's Eclipse, Sundered Sky, Frozen Heart. Interesting.
I mean, he does still have the lethality build available to him.
Crazy. Stop is 4-1 on the Jinx. That's crazy. It's Sarvy's going lethality. Yeah, that's true.
And shout out Stanley for getting the first win on Urgot for the season. True. Urgot before was 0-3 for the season, so Stanley putting it to 1-3.
Wonder what happened there, to be honest. A little tragic. Does manage to turn around here, though.
But yeah, Taxi was right. Urgot Prio has just like gone through the roof. Like Urgot overall games is like 19 before today, and like 3 of those were in like the past week too. So not very many games on the Urgot until recently. Super recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty standard, like champion, at least champion wise, champion v champion, pretty standard or pretty even matchups for these drafts.
I think. Okay, I don't know if I'm correct on this, but I think Xerath is supposed to win this in the ones, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to say, but I wasn't sure. Like, Vic was kind of having a rough time, like the Volibear pressure and a little bit like 1v1 as well in the mid lane against Zeri. But I think Xerath is kind of a harder matchup for Lux than Zeri. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the mid lane plays out and if Sarvis decides to try to put a little bit more attention there to try to even that out. Or I guess essentially where Jarvan is going to look to prioritize his pressure.
Xerath should win the 1v1. He outranges. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also,
summon Airy on the Ornn.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me swap the capture real quick for the squad here. There we go. As we're spawning into game. Are you supposed to go Airy in this matchup? Someone consult the Bible real quick. Do you use the Ornn Bible, by the way?
No, I don't. The champion's too stupid. You don't need to do any research.
You know what?
You just take grasp and you build like the same like 6 items every game and you just win.
Oh, Gruer, who is Minesweeper Guy 84? He's not in nowhere chat. Make fun of him real quick, please. Thank you. But yeah, Airy for Ornn. I imagine he consulted the Bible for this particular one. He divined the will of God from that one. Everything else is pretty standard. I believe Conquer means Cyrus is not gonna go for a lethality. You're saying it's Jacob Nami?
What?
Oh, it's not Jacob Nami. That's crazy. Oh, my bad then.
Nah, I guess you were wrong. Well, I guess we were both wrong. Well, we weren't really wrong. We were just hopeful that we would be right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Honan and Bean looking to be a lot more aggressive on the wave here than they were in game one. And they should be. Volibear pathing away from them too. So they'll have ample opportunity.
Yeah. Jarvan should have the faster clear than Volibear, but at least for like the first 3 camps. I don't know if Cyrus wants to do the sneaky beaky level 3 gank somewhere on the map as Yarvin, but oh my gosh, the Conqueror proc. Stanley's going
Yeah,
crazy.
really good on Stanley there to keep playing forward. Otherwise, that trade is just completely Ornn favored if he doesn't walk forward to try to complete it.
Yeah, do we think that the tier is good on Varus into this matchup as well? I'd imagine so.
I mean, so far he's doing if he can do the job Varus needs to do against Jinx like this, then I think he can build whatever item he wants. No.
I think so.
Yeah, Jacob about to finish his full clear here. Stanley might be in a precarious spot. His wave is kind of unsafe for him right now.
Yeah. Should try to back off after this.
Yeah, no vision. Jacob's wrapping around, pinging on the way.
Yeah, Cerberus might be able to match here, but looks like it is just going to be a kill for Jacob here. Unfortunate for the side of Andromeda.
Yeah, Stanley able to get the wave in, but doesn't have the vision down to catch the Volibear out in time, and Volibear just that little bit faster on the clear than Jarvan, so Jarvan not able to offer a response. So good look from Jacob. And it does look like we're going to see some action here on this Scuttle Crab.
Yeah. Volibear should win.
Xerath has first move, but
yeah, that too.
Bean's walking over. Looks like it's just going to go over to Andromeda. Oh.
Ooh, Jacob's going to run it for it. Did manage to get it, I believe. Nope.
He did get it. Has to use his flash, though.
Did he? Server says 27.
It's red, so Jacob got it.
Oh, you're right. Right. My bad. Oh, he got the top camp. Gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. Looks like both junglers just going to go back into their clear. Jacob not really having a response here for this bot lane.
Yeah.
But stop not really dropping CS.
Flower flash, that's worth true. In a way, he traded Flash for Scuttle. I mean, in the jungle world, we type worth on that, no? Let's be for real. Jacob is down here once again. Does get the stun onto Bean. Exhaust coming out. Cerberus is here as well, though. Could be kind of bad for them. Is in range. Gonna make it. No flash as well from Jacob, but does manage to get the stun off.
Honan flashing forward?
Honan flashing forward, yeah. The Q coming out and Stav barely lives. Crazy work. Unfortunate for Meta.
Stanley is the first to hit 6 here.
it could be a kill for Fuji here. Did proc the Conqueror. But the Bramble passive, whoa! Honen flash there is crazy aggressive. Yeah. Sometimes we flash. For fun.
Okay, or an ult to cancel the back. I think Stanley should just channel his recall again.
Yeah. Jacob is going for grubs here, question mark. Ooh, Stanley is gonna get caught by the Orn combo. Could be another kill coming out. Conqueror does get procs though. Ooh, ulti? Flash coming out from Fuji here. Jacob does not have the prio here. Xerath is sort of on the pit now to follow him, but I guess direct to camera does not want to show us this top lane fight. As we do get the crab or the thing going over to Jacob, but he will be trading his life for it. Xerath does not have the damage to get the trade back.
I don't know. Orn can come help here. He doesn't have ult though.
Yeah. Cyrus is gonna pick up the kill here as well. Good binding from Vic.
Super huge from them. Yeah, Jacob able to pick up the 3 grubs, but crucially still didn't have flash. Goes down, and then I think
little tragic.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's going to come off that bubble bot, but yeah. So, I mean, yeah, really good look from Andromeda there. Jacob does not have 6.
Does not have flash. Does manage to get one here though. If Jacob gets both of these, that's good. But actually, I don't know. It's like fine for Meta Busters here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Andromeda just a little too used to just being able to be pushed up in the lane. Like they're like, oh yeah, we could just chill here, and they overestimate themselves.
Cassini steps up a little bit, almost gets caught. Does get hit by the Lux Bind. Combo does come out, and decent damage from the Lux here, but
yeah, definitely not as much Metabuster jungle pressure mid as game 1, but it does look like Vic having a little bit of a better time against the Xerath here in this lane. And I guess Orn just outduels Urgot from now on.
yeah.
Because that's how video games supposed to work or something.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, ulti coming out from Cassini here. Oh, hits all the shots! The American Sniper, baby!
Yeah, crucially, I think Vic kind of banking on the Q to try to get Tusini out of the ultimate, but the root does not stop him from casting.
Jacob does manage to get fucking hit by all the abilities. The Jarvan ult coming down to secure the Nami, but Honen is out of position here. The ulti coming out from Jacob, and this could be another 1 for 2 here. Well played. Both kills going on to Stav is definitely not what you want to see from the side of Andromeda here. Well played from Metabusters. Not Jacob. Sorry, I'm tired. Jackson using his life here as a resource to secure the Ocean Dragon for his team.
Yeah. Good trades coming out. Top lane from Fuji. Really good fight picked up for Metabusters on the bot lane, and 3 grubs into the first dragon. So a really good start again from Metabusters.
Yeah, this is kind of what we were talking about in draft, though. It's like, I know Cerberus doesn't have to carry for his team, but like, we are seeing the fact that he has 3 kills and it's on Jarvan and not a champion like Gwen, so it is going to be a little tricky for side of Andromeda IMO. Your gold is not exactly where you want it, whereas the gold on Metabusters is sort of where you want it. Looks like Stanley does manage to get killed here. Really good combo from Tusini and Fuji here. Cerberus is here on the play. The ulti coming out from the Lux does manage to pick it up though. 1 back for them, super good. Good bubble from Jackson here, but
Yeah, really smart. Luxar from Vic, waiting for seeing Tusini charging the Q, waiting for him to have to cast it, ensuring being able to pick it up.
need to know why is it Honen has 0 Zerath priority this season after it was getting promo banned against him last season with us? That is a excellent question, and I wish I could tell you the answer. Jacob does have a pick here potentially on Vic. The ulti coming out from the Zerath, chunking him out super hard. Zerath Q does manage to miss, but looks like Jacob is going to pick up another kill, is on the killing spree for the Volibear. Well played from Jacob and Tusini, really finding their mark here as a duo. Cerberus does want to start up the grubs, but Jacob walking over, asserting dominance. It looks like it is going to be the 6 grub setup for the side of Meta Busters here.
Yeah, really unfortunate for and timing for Andromeda. Have Vic go down right as the grubs are spawning. Jarvan just doesn't have the backup he needs to contest Volibear here on these. So
looks like ulti is coming out from Fujer. Okay. Stanley is getting super chunked. This champion's really silly. Flashing the Urgot ult once again. Does manage to live here. Jacob could potentially rotate up, but I think Stanley is just going to give him the breath to leave. Good wave from Jackson here. Does manage to pick up
huge
Honen.
corporate takeover.
Yeah, but Jinx still has enough damage with the barrier. The W coming out from Nanada, and it looks like another kill going over to Meta Busters here. Good rotate from Tusini.
Yeah, Tusini kind of showing that. I mean, he hasn't even just been walking and like ulting for his Zerath roams. He's kind of just been like moving his body all across the map. Doesn't really matter what champion he's gonna move to make the plays.
This boy is a mover.
Yeah, it was a big corporate takeover. I don't think necessarily Honen needed to try to stop there and turn. I think they could have taken that opportunity to walk away. I don't know what the call was, but
good flash from Fujer. Yeah, it was a good flash. Good to E, but Q coming out from Honen. Honen, you are level 7 though. The Zerath is level 10. I don't know if you got anything here. Corporate takeover is amazing. Yeah, I agree.
is that not the name of the ability? Hostile takeover, corporate takeover.
It's hostile.
Hostile takeover. Sure. Oh, well, she's like she's a CEO, bro. She's
a fucking I agree.
Modern
We're calling
dystopia.
it corporate takeover from now on. So
okay, I'm not gonna change my ways.
Absolutely. Can I get a name, man? No, man, I like it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's called Hostile Takeover Taxi. Cease here speaking. Good combo from Fujer and a solo kill going over to the Ornn. Well played from him.
Yeah, and 6 grubs on Meta Busters. They already picked up the first dragon. They're kind of free here to do this Herald. Still have 40 seconds until the second dragon, so they can potentially still get both.
Yeah. Did he? I didn't see him dodge all the shots. Good flash from Jackson here. Does manage to hit the bubble here. Cini is just walking over. Could be an angle from Vic. Good EQ from Sarv to pick up the Nami here. Vic does have an angle here potentially. Good binding onto Tusini. Stav does manage to pick up the kill here. It does have to get excited. Fujer is here on the flank here as well though. Could be a big fight for the side of Meta Busters. Does whiff the combo from the Ornn, but the hostile takeover coming out. Looks like the W is going to connect from Stav here, and this could be another reset. Oh, the damage coming out from the Varus is quite big. Bean does manage to pop the, I don't know what the W is called, but does manage to get the kill in return. Well played from the side of Andromeda, going 1 for 2. I think you have to take those. Good angle from Cerberus and the Lux here. Good rotate to really clean up the fight here.
Yeah, honestly, really, that play was kind of saved by being able to turn it back on the Jinx there. Both the Varus and the Renata kind of got lost in the wardrobe on the way to Narnia.
Yeah. True.
Stanley holding it down, getting the first turret top lane.
Yeah. Future did TP for that, so does lose his tower here, but I don't know. Andromeda is potentially eyeing this Infernal Dragon. Metabusters is all here. Stanley is potentially rotating down here, though. Looks like they are just going to start it up. Looks like his stun is going out onto Jacob here. Good ulti from Fujer here. The ulti is going to come out onto Sarverus. Not enough fancy feet, and Stop does manage to pick up the kill here, though. Stanley is here on the flank here, potentially. Does get hit by the bubble here. And it looks like it is going to be Metabusters with a really solid pick. Bean is going to be over the wall here, potentially eyeing them with the ulti coming out from Jackson. Doesn't hit anyone. The Varus ulti does manage to come out here. Does hit onto the Wallabear and does manage to pick up Jackson here with the spread from the Chains of Corruption. Looks like Fujer is also getting picked off on the side here, though. Really spread out fight, a little sloppy from the side of Metabusters, and is going to be a 1-for-2.
Yeah, kind of a sloppy fight from Metabusters, but also they burned Xerath ultimate, Jinx ultimate, and Ornn ultimate just to kill Sarverus there before the dragon. So they kind of didn't really have the tools necessary to complete that fight, because I think they were also, the sums are up right now, but I think they were also crucially waiting on sums to be up in that fight. Like, I think they were just barely not available for them as well.
Yeah. Good fight from everyone overall from the side of Andromeda. A little over usage of ultimates, but I think it was a little bit of panic trying to get the Jarvan before the dragon fight. Stop does have 4 kills, though. You do kind of want to see your Jinx on 4 kills. That you are very happy about if you're the side of Metabusters. Is going for the lethality Jinx setup. I have no idea how this build works. I'm not gonna lie, but I imagine it's just is a little bit better early. Spikes a little earlier, falls off a little bit later. I have no idea.
Herald's gonna be dropped top lane. This should get the tower, but
Sarverus is here though. But the
it might
two
be too late.
Freljord brothers are going to kill Stanley here.
And that means Herald's gonna get another charge.
Yeah. Sarverus might be able to pick him up on the ends of that though. Tusini is just potentially solo killing here. Not enough fancy feet in the world for all of the Xerath shots. Well played from Tusini here.
Yeah, Jacob's still in the area. Stanley's not up, even available to TP for another 7 seconds, and this tier 2 tower top is kind of getting battered by the minions after the Herald charge.
Yeah. Are going to pick up the mid tower as well. Just really utilizing the 6 scrubs pressure to try to knock down these towers.
And we saw how devastating it was against Metabusters in game 1, and while they don't have a 20-0 or whatever Gwen that can 6 auto tier 3 towers, still put in a lot of work for them.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I actually honestly prefer grubs on like champions that don't push very well, because it kind of just turns anybody into someone that can push effectively.
Yeah. Yep. We're really just waiting for the Baron fight, potentially. Not much we really need to worry about from both teams. Fujer is going to hit the knockup onto Stanley. Potential solo kill? Huge for Fujer. Ram God, baby. Chat might be a little silly, though, to be honest. Tiny bit silly. Jacob is here on a pick for Honan. Exhaust is coming out from Honan. And ulti? Double flash from Metabusters. Okay, we're a little greedy for
They want that
one.
boy dead.
They want that boy dead to rights, bro.
And Fujer looking It's solo killing the Urgot and greeting a little bit to try to get this tier 2 tower, and
Yeah. You
Sarvis is
do
able to
really
shut
want
him
that
down, I
tower,
think.
but Cerberus with the read and gets the slam dunk into the kill. Well played. Honan should have ulted before volley got to him. Yeah, probably. But doesn't that reset Volibear Q?
Uh, Now once you hit Q, it goes like it goes on cooldown. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
but
get
if you get
reset.
hit by CC, doesn't the duration reset?
Oh, unless that's like a specific like quirk of Volley Bear, then no.
Alright. Hushing just before ulting Namiel is crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. They were after blood that fight.
Okay, yeah. If Volley Bear becomes immobilized or polymorphed by an enemy during the effect ends prematurely and the cooldown is reset. So yeah, it is a Volley Bear thing. So it would have reset the Q. Yeah.
Okay, okay. But you be rooted for 2 seconds? Yeah, but doesn't the Q last like 5? Oh, good binding from Vic here. Ulti also did come out from... Oh, no, it didn't. Ulti comes out from the Jarvan, though. Does manage to pick up the Nami, but now the rest of Metabusters are here to swing this fight. Stop does manage to go onto a killing spree. Lucini is getting Jovan by the Urgot, but looks like Metabusters have gotten the fight that they kind of wanted here. Stanley does manage to flip Stav here, though. Doesn't manage to hit the ulti, but potentially... Ooh, and a good fucking E from the Lux here just to pick up the hook back. Using power
Yeah,
auto
and
so he gets the scene
honestly,
while channeling. I don't think it disappears. Yeah, but Volibear has a very specific interaction. That was what I was referencing, to be honest. But yeah, 2 for 2 for the side of Metabusters here. Looks like
yeah,
they,
but I think Andromeda is just able to do this dragon if they don't
yeah,
get too distracted by
by the
Tusini.
by the
Yeah,
the golden
it's
boy.
looking like they need to get out now.
Yeah, are still
I
gonna
think
go
they're
for
gonna
it.
try
Stav
to
is here as
stick it.
well. Ooh, this is a little flippy. We do a little McDonald flip, but Stanley does manage to pick it up. He is super low though. Jarvan is going to threaten the lethal here. Doesn't hit the EQ. Jacob is here as well. The Varus Q is coming out here. And it looks like they get away scot-free. That's a little criminal, I
That
think.
I guess it's just a heist.
Yeah, someone called 101 Thieves, bro. A heist was just committed.
Yeah, I think that fight around the dragon and being able to get that third dragon spawn there is really crucial for Andromeda to stay in this game.
Yeah.
They're kind of reaching the point where even though it's lethality Jinx, but it's still 6 kill Jinx, and Tusini's only gonna keep doing more damage.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little tricky. Fujer does also have the locket. Just trying to peel for his ADCs and his Zerath. Super valuable purchase here. Recognizing that you are no longer trying to be just a tank, you need to like provide a lot more utility. I do like this pick up from him as well. Ooh, Jacob here looking for an angle here. Sarvis does have the read on this.
And I think Stanley does kind of have the right play playing for the side lane. I don't like to see him leave like that unless they're trying to play for this mid tower with Jinx away. They do only have 2 mid committed for Metabusters right now, but there's no wave because Zerath is just gonna delete your waves.
Yeah, Jarvan is gonna go fishing for this Jinx a little bit. Stav is kind of aware that Jarvan wants to do this, so just chilling under tower for a little bit. Could be an angle for Fujer here though. If he manages to hits the swag Orn horn.
Yeah, it looks like Stanley's just gonna be able to walk away.
Yep, Jacob is running at him. Running away. We love that man's funny item. Ulti coming out onto Stan
Okay.
or Tusini here, and the ulti
No
coming
flash.
out, and he just gets picked. Good ulti for Moden finding the pick here. Is
Yeah, they
doing the
might have an
exact same build.
angle. They might have an angle here on the mid tower with.
Oh, but the
Oh
Ornhorn?
no.
Oh.
Uh,
Ooh, Stav gets the reset. That's really big. Flash has to be burned from the Varus here.
yeah, right now just a trade of mid laners.
Yeah. Really good Orn angle. Really good W from Stav as well, though. Just to pick up the kill, get the resets going. They have to call off the troops there because he got that reset. Looks like Jacob is just fishing for the E's, trying to potentially get an engage. Jinx is scary? Yeah. You also get the collector upgrade. I don't know what stats this gives. I'm curious actually. 88 AD. That's it? That's crazy. I shouldn't say that's it. That's like 30 extra 80. My bad. I think it's funny though. Is it not supposed to be like opportunity or something? I feel like opportunity stats might be better. I might just be a liar though. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. You see, just nuclear is fucking Honen from range. That's so crazy. This is the meta build for Jinx? Yeah. Jinxes have been building this. You just want to go lethality for the early spike and then snowball like that, I'm pretty sure.
Still not able to make progress on this mid tower.
Yeah,
I
this is what
really think
happens.
Andromeda needs to try to play their side lanes.
Yeah, they are sort of overgrouping. It's just really funny to watch. I don't know, man. Like, congrats sitting mid, like, 5 people in like 5 days in a row. Like, Xerath's gonna click all his abilities on the wave, and then your push is dead.
I guess on the bright side, we'll get to see a scrappy game where everyone's a low level because they're all sharing XP.
Yeah, we do love fist fighting. I am a fist fight enjoyer. Okay. Ulti onto the Xerath. This could be a really big pick, and Honen finds a revenge kill. Jacob is potentially
Yeah, no
looking
Xerath.
here.
This is really
Sarvers does
good for
find a really
Andromeda.
good ulti, and the combo coming out. 2 really solid picks from the side of Andromeda here.
Yeah, both the carries down. Corporate takeover. Corporate takeover.
Yes, Corporate Takeover does find 2, and another really solid fight for Andromeda here. Honen
Yeah,
with
and this
the
is gonna be
fucking
sole
reads
point.
on the ulti, bro.
Yeah, just some really good picks from Andromeda before the dragon.
It is going to be second Cloud Dragon, third Dragon overall for Andromeda here. They're just gonna march on over to the Dragon. Or to the Baron? Yeah, to the Baron.
Yeah, they have plenty of time.
2-0 for Andromeda? Crazy.
No TP on Xerath, so he's gonna have to at least walk into our range.
Did
And
Honen go
Jacob is
for
just now
Horizon
coming up right
Focus with the
now.
alternator last game? I have no idea. That probably is what he's doing.
They
Oh my gosh, Ticini does manage to pick up 1. Does manage to hit Bean here. Is dropping super low. Fujer is also dropping super low, but they are just going to get the Baron here. But Metabusters could potentially pick up a lot here on the back end of this fight. Sarvers does hit the EQ, does manage to get out of the pit here, and this could be really disastrous for the side of Andromeda. Another EQ coming out from Sarvers. They are fishing, does manage to pick up the Lux here from the Volibear. Stanley is also caught out here as well, and Stav does get another kill. The tower is going to go down here. I don't know if they can get anything else, but how is Stav only level 12? Bro's been sharing 6 billion waves with everyone, all 5 of his teammates mid lane. Like, this boy has not gotten a single crumb of solo XP this entire game.
Yeah, Andromeda able to keep two Barons active, but a really good look for Metabusters, especially layering the
Back end of
ultimates
that fight.
when everybody has to stay inside the pit for the Baron. So,
Yeah.
all right, is this like round 4 billion on this mid tier one?
Yep. Yes, sir. We have Baron buff. Let's just AFK mid into the Xerath. We love to see
I
it.
would really hope that with
Oh, good
Baron
angle
at
from
least.
Sarvers here. Ulti does manage to come out. Is getting healed. Does burn the flash here though. Double TPs is coming out from both of the Andromeda members. We did get another ulti. The Varus Q does come out. The ulti comes out and Lux does manage to pick it up. Super well played. The Xerath ult is going to be dropped here. Does get them pretty low. Could be a potential.
Okay, I think it's finally going to go down.
Huge. It looks like Andromeda is just going to barrel down mid lane with the Baron. Finally, the 5 people AFK mid lane strat is paid off. Is that even that good? Don't ask me, bro. The mind of Honan is an enigma. Cheap viewers, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy with rocks, bro. Hold on. Thank you, Noam. Why did you time him out? Kill him. Kill him with hammers. Thank you. OMG, free viewers? That's what I'm saying. Accident, bro. Good. Kill him.
He's gonna use your. He's gonna use the Chase Bank money hack to get you free viewers, bro.
True. True. But yeah, the mini game of the Xerath trying to outplay the Jarvan ult is a myth, bro. Jarvan just presses R and Xerath can't play the game. Unlucky. Is also going Kane and Crooker in, by the way, I think. Yeah, no, I'm your Honan now. I hope you know you build Horizon focus on Varus. Okay, we do a little bush teasing. For what?
They do have a flank here.
I don't know if this is a good flank. Oh, the Ornhorn? Oh, it is caught here. Should be a kill here. Stanley does have a potential follow-up. Jacob is chasing onto the Lux here. Does get the immune off and Stop does manage to pick up a kill. 2 kills for the side of Metabusters on the opener of this fight. Jarvan or Renata does manage to get CC'd up, but the hostile takeover only hits the Jinx. That's the only one you really need, to be honest. And this could be a potential Metabusters flip here on this fight. Super good angle from Fudra and Jacob here, though. Sarvis is playing a little aggressive here. Stav is just hitting the towers, does want the reset, and Honan does manage to pick up the Renata here. And it looks like Jarvan does manage to hit a 5-man Cataclysm, but he might just be in too deep, and it looks like he is going to go down here. Another reset for the Jinx, and this could just be the end of the game here for the side of Metabusters. You need to clear the wave, though. Ooh, they did not clear the wave, so it looks like there is going to be no minions, but Honan is back up. Same with the Lux here, and now they have the wave clear to really stall out this game even longer. I have that childlike whimsy about me. That's what I'm saying.
That childlike whimsy. No, but yeah. Really, I think they didn't have the gold lead. I think Andromeda was in the lead, but Metabusters pulling back the gold lead and able to deny the soul from Andromeda as well.
Should just be the soul here. Cini is fishing for the ulti here. It's almost all of them, but doesn't manage to pick up the kill here. Sort of a team comp gap? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. Sarver's had a lead, but that's what I'm saying. I think he needs to be the carry on his team. This is the longest 35-minute game ever. That's what I'm saying, dog.
I know there's supers mid, but I don't know if we need 3 people to...
No, we must ARAM, Avery. We must. It's the law. Side lanes don't exist. ARAM is forever. All random, all mid. Rah. Fudra is going for a long con flank here, though. Sarvers is angling for this fight. Oh, good old combo. Does manage to get flashed by Zusini here. And the ulti is burned from the Jarvan, but has no flash as well. Honan is getting poked out. The Ornhorn coming down, and the fucking Volibear slams down on his ass, and it looks like it is going to be 1 kill going over for the Jinx. Another kill coming out. The ulti coming out, and Jinx is just going to run over this team fight, and it looks like we are going to Game 3! Well played. We love
The
ARAM, bro.
ARAM is finally over.
Oh, dude, this was like a 40-minute ARAM game, bro. Like, side lanes don't exist. They're fake. We just play ARAM all day, every day.
No, but like we kind of said at the beginning of the game, Metabusters after that game one loss kind of made like every adaptation that we kind of thought that they should have to try to bring us to a game three, and here we are. So
Yeah,
I
well
can say
played.
I'm not excited.
I am very excited. This is what I was kind of saying, though. It is really hard to. I mean, I can just cut the stream here. I have the power to just stop streaming, and no one can really stop me, right? Like,
He has the power.
Eric is better. It's okay. True. Honestly.
Who do we think? Who do you think gets get MVP for game two?
I'm gonna say I think Tusini deserves it, but I think Jacob also played really well on the Volibear, so I kind of want to give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could see that angle too. In game one and in this game, Jacob really kind of did a good job setting up his team early, getting neutrals. Like in game one, the Grubs did end up, but in game two, I guess he leveled up and he ended up getting the first or the first dragon, and he got 6 Grubs. So yeah, I think I could see that, and he was really crucial in locking down those targets for his Xerath and Jinx to kind of obliterate from
I have
long
to
range.
grab the
So
draft link. Yippee!
yeah.
Give me 1 second. Uh, that's the best rendition you're gonna get of Silver Scrapes here, I think. Hold on, let me generate new assets. Hold on. It's Metabusters on blue side this time. Sure. Actually, what if I just call the stream here so I can go play with my team? Thoughts? Someone gift a sub? Ads are annoying when I open and close Twitch. That's what I'm saying, dog. Do we finally just put Jackson in the support role? Like, is that what we're doing this game? Fuger.
Well, I think they showed in game two they wanted to commit to the Jacob jungle, and I mean we just gave Jacob MVP for game two, so
True,
I
true,
don't
true.
know why they have I don't know if they have a reason to change it up. Jacob's been kind of an early game, mid game powerhouse for his team.
Yeah. Send my monies directly to my captain. True. Uh,
What do you think we want to see from Andromeda here? Now that they're
Stav
on
on
red side for
carry,
the
or
first
not
time.
Stav. Sarverus on carry, and then maybe try to grab. I don't know. I have no idea how their draft changes on red side. I'm gonna be completely 100 with you, sir. Maybe grab Stanley counterpick, but like he's shown that he just wants to play God every game, so I don't know. Vic. Did the stream die, by the way? No, I'm just doing assets. What's the last two champions?
Oh, he says it's perma loading for him.
I think that's just a him issue, not a stream issue. What's the last two players?
For which team?
No, I got it. I'm brain damaged, I think.
It's okay, Unc. Let's get you to bed.
Oh, hold on, we have to redo this. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. I fucked it up. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Cyrus necessarily has in the back pocket. I know that he really enjoys the Gwen jungle, and so that's kind of a lot of what he plays because he doesn't usually have to deal with it getting banned because it's not in scrim zone. So, but he's now a victim of the Shadow Cabal. Now that he's shown he played a game and carried, so now it's a never again angle for him.
True. Kind of cringe. Here. We're in draft
Maybe
by the way.
we'll see some sort of lane swap going
We are
on.
in
Who
draft. Hold
knows?
on. I
We are
forgot to
okay.
edit everything, but I'm just gonna not bother and just hold on here.
Okay, looks like same bans as it's been the last few games, except we're swapping out the Kiana
Yeah.
ban for a Volibear ban, which I think
Yeah,
is a
I
good
have the
idea.
assets wrong, but I can't be asked. TM. Someone else can do it. Surly, Sarv Channels, Legendary, Hoof Pick and Joy, and Slime's Lilia. Everything's supposed to be reversed, by the way. I just fucked up the changing it, so. Looks like Metabusters is just going to pick the uh Amumu blind, so hold on, I will change it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, Amumu first pick for Metabusters. Aphelios coming out for Andromeda. Does Honan play Aphelios?
I have no idea. Is Champion even good right now?
Okay, Aphelios Janna. I'm a lot more interested now that I see Janna locked in.
It should be Bean Janna, right?
Yeah, that's Bean Janna 100%.
Yeah, don't blame
I
me.
think
I'm changing the
Bean is
assets
over it
right
and he's
now.
throwing down the.
Give me like 5 seconds. I need to do
Oh,
this.
Honan's really good at Aphelios. Okay, yeah. Then I mean, if Honan's super good at Aphelios, then this lane should be super monster tier. Into Kog'Maw Nami.
Interesting. Oh fuck. Hold on.
Picking up the Nami again, I do think Kog'Maw probably can scale a bit safer or
Yeah.
easier into the Aphelios than like Jinx could. And we see the Ari R3. So yeah, we're saving top lane and jungle here for the second phase picks for Andromeda, which I think is a good idea.
It does mean that your
We
pool is
honestly
going to
might
get
even
pitched a
see
little bit.
Stanley pick on R4. Yeah, I'm curious to see if we see a Jarvan ban or if we see like an Urgot and Yorick ban come out. Do you see the Jarvan taken away? So they are trying to pinch Sarvis further. And the not anymore 55 KDA Ornn, but still very high KDA Ornn taken away from Fujer, which I think is also a good ban.
Alright, I'm just getting everything swapped. Give me 1 second. It might be a little too late, but it'll work for the next
You're
thing,
good.
so.
All right, and it is Yorick banned away. So I assume we see an Urgot picked here, and we just save Starburst for R5.
Okay, there we go. It looks correct now. Hope he uses the $500 skin. True. Is Honan really that good on Aphelios? Okay.
I mean, Brewer played on his team last season, and Brewer's with 3 exclamation points. Honan is insanely good. So, and we see the Silas locked in. That is assuredly going to Starburst in the jungle.
Is it just for a move? Okay, but that's like unfathomably based, though. I fuck with it.
I think it's a combination of Sarvis hates this role and doesn't like any of the champions played in it.
Maybe
So
it's like a metaphorical lock in, right? Like he is being chained to playing jungle, so he's like
mm,
locking in the champion with chains so that he gets I don't know. It's like a I don't know, it's like an analogy for how he's
it's like
chained.
artistic protest.
Yeah. There you go, there you go.
And we're not gonna like the Amumu ult and the Vex ult and the Nami ult. They are for Silas to.
Yeah, but this
They
champion's
are.
clear is not good. This champion's clear
All
is
right, and we see the
bad.
Nasus locked in for Fuger. What
Take me to
does
church,
Stanley
bro.
have for the Nasus?
Honestly, if you're picking Nasus, don't you just leave up the Yorick so you can stack off the ghouls? Like, is that not the tech?
I mean, I'm all for the Gabagool, bro. The set. I
How's
don't
this
know if I've
matchup?
ever seen Stanley play set. I mean, set should body Nasus, but
Really?
yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
I saw the link and almost banned a stream element.
True. As it should be. In before set jungle? God, I hope not.
Nah, Cerberus is gonna play Silas. Honestly, I think I couldn't tell you what was going on in the calls in these drafts, but I think this is just they're just gonna try to fucking fight it out for this
Probably.
game 3. I think they're just gonna maybe they won't ARAM. Maybe it'll just be another ARAM, but I think they're definitely gonna try to scrap it out. I
Alright,
think red team
Metabusters,
needs to scrap it
Andromeda.
out.
If you guys can hear me in the chat, just opt into the ARAM. Fuck it. Who cares? Just close off all the side lanes. Just walk down mid. Like do a little El Clasico ARAM for the lads on stream. I just want to see Dean sort out the integrity review on that one. That'd be really funny. Can we do that, please?
Well, I think now you're implicated if they do. Like this might be the Shadow Cabal's chance to permanently silence you. You
True,
could be
true.
implicated in this.
But it's like both teams opted into it and they tried their hardest in the ARAM. Is this like a competitive integrity issue if it happens? Like, probably Silas Jungle? Yeah, we've been saying this. Wait, Dom, what's the answer for this, by the way? If both teams just opt into like ARAMing, is it like, what happens? We must remake the lobby? Nice, I have cancer. It's fine, I think. Wallah, we can someone screenshot that? Bit weird and very boring, but okay. Valid. What if both teams opted off Ultimate Bravery? What then?
I think even the consensual ultimate bravery, like the I don't know which word the. I think even if they both agree to it and go into the game like that, I think that's still a competitive integrity check. I'll go as far as ARAM. Ultimate bravery, no, that's too far for me.
Sorry, I was finishing a sandwich. My bad.
You're all good. No, I think this is kind of just a standard Metabusters draft. at least. They got 2 seeding on a champion that has super valuable roams. Jacob is playing an engaged jungler here with Stav on a scaling pick, and Fujer's going to weather the storm top lane. So I think
Hold on, I need to ask.
Metabusters.
Oh yeah, Jacob is
What?
playing the new Amumu. Never mind.
Yeah, bro, we just gave him MVP jungle game 2. You think he's going to swap it up then?
I don't know.
He's got something to prove now.
I guess so, bro.
I guess Stanley is downloading a patch.
Y'all can see my client. We do see Stav back on the Kog'Maw though. Did lose like the first series that he played on it. So maybe this is the redemption arc.
Wait, how did I get logged out of Twitch? I was just on stream. And now we have 2.5 minute spectator delay.
Hello, Rox.
Yeah, what'd you be watching in your free time, Rex?
I don't know, bro. I was watching sexy gum ads on Twitch, bro.
Can I say the ad providers have you downloaded?
Damn, bro is fantasizing about humping gum. Crazy.
I'm kind of curious to see how top lane exactly plays out. Stanley hasn't been doing a bad job. He's been doing, aside from the A ramming, I think he should play sides a little more, but he's been looking a little shaky on like the matchup knowledge for some of the previous games in this series. So I'm not sure how he's going to fare against this Nasus champion.
What the whack?
But you also see Future do the fleet Nasus instead of probably like this airy E setup, so probably more standard setup from Future.
Yeah, I mean they did just buff fleet, right?
Yeah.
Can I not zoom in, please? There we go.
And Jacob opting for the Conqueror setup on a Mumu.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. It's gonna be kind of fighting a lot, so.
I think we are just going to see a 5-point from every team here. No early game shenanigans.
Not the 500 Ari skin broke behavior. True.
Minions have spawned.
It's gonna be the pool party set though. Funny part is Vic has it. Yeah. Sometimes they change it up though.
Just didn't want to get made fun of.
What do you mean, bro? I'm not gonna
For
lie,
spending
Metabuster's draft
$500
is
on an
spooky as
Ari
shit.
skin.
Yeah. Agreed. I believe in Sarverus' Silas Jungle though. This champion has a very real clear trust. I really want to click on his portrait and just watch his clear.
That's the stream. We could just look at his health bar.
Yeah. It's not looking good for our goat here. I don't know. Please do. Nah, we gotta watch directed camera, I'm pretty sure. Them's the rules or something, I don't know. Yeah, and
there's like
Jacob
Stanley
also
getting a
just
really
has,
good
like, the more astronomical, faster clear, so we do see a little bit of it here, by the way. He's gonna be perma at half HP, because this clear is really bad.
Yeah, Stanley so far actually playing matchup pretty well. I think he should look to get his wave crashed and have Nasus push back into him so we can set up a long lane for him, especially with both junglers pathing top. But looks like Kog'Maw and Nami able to get the push here on Aphelios and Janna. I don't know how this is supposed to play out.
Yeah, neither do I. But Honan Aphelios' base, I'm hoping he pops off. Agreed. Wait, was Lulu, Yumi, or Emilio open? I believe so, but I feel like they just wanted the Nami. I don't know.
Yeah, all three were open.
Stanley does hit the E here. Jacob is over the wall fishing for the Q.
Yeah, both junglers here. Stanley's in a really good spot right now.
Good HP advantage, but sorry, is here on the move. Jacob does have smite, does hit level 4. Chooses not to fight the Silas. Probably wise. I think Nami is just comfort. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is too. Jacob skipped Gromp is kind of weird. I mean, if you know that
both junglers skip their 6 camp.
Yeah. You both know that you want to go for like a gank, and top lane is the play, so it's like fine.
Yeah, it looks like Sarver's going to opt for the back here to path back into bot camps, but Amumu's going to look for the look here on Victor.
Here.
Or on Vic.
Nope, it doesn't get it. Glad we're focusing on top lane though. Jacob does get hit by, or not Jacob. Jackson does get hit by the tornado here, so.
Yeah, good trading coming out from Andromeda, especially with the wave pushing into them. Madbusters will be forced to walk up for the last hits. Stanley kind of doing the trap that you get put into against Nasus, where you think you need to push, but
You don't
he
actually
should
want to
be letting the
push,
wave
no?
push into him.
Yeah. Also, Stav is up CS by 5. Kind of relevant, I guess. I don't know. What's the old adage? If your Kog'Maw is even in lane, you're probably winning.
I mean,
Oh,
maybe against
potential kill
like
angle on Jackson here.
oh,
Good root from
heal forced out.
Honan.
They are missing a lot of last hits for this.
Yeah. Ooh, and Stanley does pick up the
Okay,
first
solo
blood.
bolo. Maybe I need to just let Stanley play his game.
Yeah. Never question the goat again. Andromeda is on a timer for this game, and their window to carry is mid game, and it's not that big of a window either. If no snowball seems doomed to me, that makes sense. Nice, Stanley. True. We aren't flashing. I agree. Fujer is holding flash for next game, to be honest. Happens to the best of us. Lag. I mean, also can't set flash the W if you match it. If you're a freak
I
like
mean,
that.
if Stanley's a freak like that, okay.
Ooh, good fear
We
from
got a
Tusini.
Tusini roam. Our misses, yeah, so they're not going to get much out of it.
Yeah. Jacob is sort of just chilling right now. Hit off for the Tabby's rush? I guess. Ulti coming out from Stanley. Ult does come out, the W does come out, but Fujer is still quite healthy here. Jacob is here as well. Does hit the Q. Could potentially pick it up here, and does manage to pick one up. Big kill for the mummy boy.
And we are kind of seeing the difference in the Amumu and the Silas jungle pick. Amumu kind of looking like he can just start boots and laze around the map and still clear faster than Silas. He's up CS right
Yeah.
now.
This champion might not be able to clear chat, but his mid laner and his support are here for the grubs, so it doesn't matter if your clear is dog shit. If your team is here to help you, you will get objectives. Not getting Faded Ashes is so rough for clear, but at least he doesn't tilt Dean. True. I mean, Silas can actually build Leandries. It's not the worst thing on him, but I don't know. I guess Jacob just didn't want Faded Ashes either. That's crazy. This is a painful Tabby first fight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but like, I don't know, man. He is like first timing a Mumu, so who am I to say?
True, Jacob doesn't care about clearing. He wants faster ganks.
Yeah,
Clearing is for schmucks.
facts. True. Clearing is for bozos. Oh, Jacob did get a grub. I don't know when that happened, but big. Denies the 6 grub power spike, which is good. Are they gonna fall for the Felios white red trap? That is the question.
Jacob does have ultimate. He looks like he's wrapping
He's
around.
looking. The ulti comes out. Oh my gosh, the chain CC, and yeah, looking a little rough for the side of Andromeda here. Another
Yeah, it
kill
also
going
looked
out
like
to
Honan
Jacob.
lost his gun combo there as soon as Amumu came around.
Alright, you were gassing up the Honan Aphelios. Get ratioed by Moo Jungle, I think. Bro, who the fuck cares about boots versus mercs versus tabbies? Like, jungle items don't matter. Build whatever you want. Rolls OP or whatever. Walk into lane, click all your buttons. Game's winnable. Alright, well, yeah, that's what I thought, Brother Bear. Come on now.
I mean, that is what Jacob has done the past like 3 minutes. He kind
Tusini
of just
is
walked top and presses
getting
buttons.
gangbanged here in the mid lane. Could potentially pick up one huge 1-for-1. The 3 ultimates being burned. Jacob is here as well, but my brother in Christ, you are in Africa, man. What are we doing here? And
That's
it
right.
is
He's got
going to be a
tabbies.
2-for-2 or a 1-for-2. Like the most illegal play from Jacob here, I think. Why would you ever walk here?
Yeah, super greedy, I think, from Vic too to try to stick around for that. I mean, Vex at that point has no ultimate, has no flash, so I think Silas and Janna can just do that. Doesn't really need to give a kill over to Tusini for no reason. But
Insane sets in fucking Twitch chat, bro. That's crazy. Damn, Taxi is getting Shadow Cavaled in Twitch chat, bro. That's crazy. Wait, yeah, like Taxi's right here. Like that's funny as fuck though.
I guess facial is censored on Twitch.
That's so awesome.
But
What did Taxi say? Let me read it out for you on stream. Yeah,
don't
he
look at
got
the
hit by a
thumbnails.
semi truck after coming home from his salmon sperm facial at Noam. That's crazy. And Ticini is dead here though. Cerberus is looking as powerful as ever. Spam ganking.
This is kind of what we said we needed to see from Andromeda. We kind of need a snowball to start. And I guess so far, Tusini's been the #1 victim.
Yeah. But it does mean that the Kog'Maw is sort of just left on an island, and you always like that as the... Oh, LS gets those? Yeah. It's kind of based. Looks like they are just gonna get the 5 grubs. Not quite as good as the 6, but still really good. Overall.
Yeah, and you can kind of see from the way Stanley, like he did get ganked, but from the way he played the lane, like permanently pushing, he did get the 1 kill on Nasus, but now Nasus is up farm, can probably just dual set whenever
Alright,
he feels like
take a
right
quick
now.
peek see at the stacks. 225 at 12 minutes. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, like that's so much more than
Cerberus is here
Nasus
with
really
the
should
ulti
have,
though
but
on the Amumu. The ulti coming out from Stanley and the CC combo into the next eternity, but the ulti comes out from Fujer, does pick up the health from the fleet footwork and does manage to live. Big TP coming out from Metabusters here. Tusini with the ultimate does whiff it though, and it looks like Ari did also TP down here as well. Does have
no
the
flash,
Spirit
no
Rush
R
though.
on Tusini.
Doesn't look like he wants to go for it. Fair enough, I guess.
Maybe Cerberus was calling pick off. Otherwise, I think that's just a R on Tusini. But
A little scared. A bit of cowardice. Good for the skin, apparently. Yeah, it's crazy. Could Ari really not kill all there? I mean, I feel like he could, but it's a little... I don't know, just didn't see the angle, I guess.
maybe it's game 3 nerves.
Could be.
But yeah, I see.
Walking
Does
into the
still have
W.
that W. I mean,
Future just...
okay, I guess.
Stanley
I
just
guess
autos him to death, I guess. I don't know,
Future
man.
was like, I have no mana and I must scream, and he just kept walking at him.
Yeah, like, I don't... Could we not have dodged that W?
Well, not even that. I don't even know why he's walking it set like that, but I mean,
Stanley
who
is in
cares?
Bakugo. True.
Who cares, I guess.
On God. Looks like Andromeda is going to pick up the Rift Herald here. And stop, or not stop, Starverse did opt for the Lichbane Rush. It is a really good first item on Silas. You get like a lot of value out of the Sheen procs with your passive, so.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Andromeda is able to use some of the gold that they've picked up in the last few minutes to try to get the second dragon. Really kind of want to be stacking dragons on red side with your easier
Can we
access
get
to
a
the
rewind
pit.
for
But
that? I don't know why not. Camera is back on Nasus. Why is it back on Nasus? I don't know. It got locked on him for some reason. Sorry. We just missed like 3 things. My bad.
it's
I didn't
actually
notice.
a singular monkey. I have no control.
True. You can just hit rewind and backspace. What even happened? I don't know. Ulti from Sarver.
Ariel used to escape from the Kog'Maw. Dragon's still up.
Yeah.
Ari has no TP set, or Silas is kind of not the healthiest right now. I think Metabusters can just start up the second dragon.
Yeah. Drag's pretty good. Does manage to pick it up. It's gonna be the Ocean Soul. Really good for the side of Metabusters.
True, the stream is just the man in the yellow hat and Curious George.
True.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, looking at top lane now, Stanley's in a really good spot. Nasus isn't really his problem anymore to deal with. It's on Aphelios, who hasn't finished his first item yet, and Ari. Alright, ultimate coming down to root up Stav. Silas is in. The Nami ult comes
Oh
out.
my gosh, the
Huge
ulti from
Amumu
Jacob
ultimate.
though. Insane play. Good combo with Ticini as well. Crazy play for the side of Metabusters.
And that's without even using the Vex ultimate to layer on top. That was just the Amumu ult into just the multi-man fear from Vex, and they just clean them up there. Yeah, really big turn for Metabusters there. True call, passive used, real. I think crucially here, Honan now does have his first item.
The Collector Swiftness boots. Nice. Really good items here, I think. TP coming out from Ari.
Is this the return of the ARAM?
ARAM? Fog?
Another Ari ultimate burned back to back to escape death.
357 stacks, by the way.
Okay, if anything, Fujer will force Andromeda to play their side lanes.
You would think. Are you not a believer in the ARAM, Avery? Cyrus is here on Ticini. Does get the fear off. The E is burned and doesn't manage to hit him. Oh, but the ulti! Oh my gosh, Cyrus is him! This is the second ult! No! The fear comes out and Ticini flips the kill! Sheesh!
Yeah. Really crucial misstep from Sarvis there. I think if he lands the E, Ticini's just dead before he has a chance to cast R, but Ticini with the movement.
Yeah, crazy play. Ticini is in fact him. He's dialed the fuck in.
Yeah, that would have been a really nice shutdown for Sarvis to get to, but so a good look from him, just couldn't finish it out.
Yeah.
Okay, we see,
Next
we do see Vic in the
I'm
side lane.
insanely homophobic. Correct. Crazy work. That's so crazy.
Nah, I'm still gonna clown whoever gets salmon semen facials.
I mean, I agree, but like saying that Taxi is being homophobic for it is crazy work, dog. We don't need to talk about it. Yeah, I think we should though. It's kind of funny. That's not what I said. That's what the chat heard, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Looks like we're just gonna set up for Baron here. Fujer is
No, I'm
getting
losing the
autoed
trial
by
by public
the.
opinion.
Yeah, true. Fujer is just getting walked down by Stanley though. W is up here though. Could
I
chunks both of them,
It's a
but
big
like,
W, but I just don't think it's enough.
yeah, the Mumu ult coming out. Tusini with the ulti, and oh my gosh, a nuclearizes being here. Holy Christ, man.
Yeah,
Can we get a
just
pull
putting
on
out
Noam and power?
loads
That's
of
what I'm
damage.
saying.
Dean is wait. Hold on. I like how we start out like oh, it's always them at each other's throat, and then Dean's in here like name a single time he's true. We got everybody teaming up on Mason now.
True. It's not like I'm the one streaming, I guess. My bad, bro. Why does no one build boots anymore? Boots are for the liberals, I guess.
This could be a good look, forcing Tusini's flash. He still has a shutdown. Sarver's able to pick up that time. They do crucially lose Soul Point Dragon. They're on red side and haven't been able to get
Also,
a single dragon
Stav
so
has
far,
just
which
been
is
farming for
unfortunate.
free. So, with a potential Ocean Soul, like, this is definitely a little rough for Andromeda here. So that doesn't need boots. What are you talking about? Amen. Can I get an amen on that one, bro? Cyrus does have
Nasus
an
is going to
angle
hit
on
W
Fujer here,
anyways.
but the
Fujer
ulti
no
coming out.
mana.
Yeah. Is potentially getting mana gapped here, though. It does burn the flash. Cyrus burns flash as well. Honan does manage to pick up Jacob here, though, but Stav is sort of just hitting the backline uncontested. Ulti coming out from Jacob. The cleanse coming out from Honan here. It looks like they might try to flip the fight. Does get hit by the sniper Q. Vex does throw the ultimate. Does manage to hit nobody here. Tusini still looking for it. Sarvers is here on the angle, though. Jacob does manage to hit the Q, though, crucially, and potentially can turn this fight. Hits another Q. Does manage to pick up Sarvers here. Stav is so low. The root gun comes out from the Aphelios, but doesn't manage to secure the kill here. Stav still has ulti, or still has flash. Or no, that's barrier. But anyways, Stanley does manage to find one here. The W comes out, also finds another, and Honan does manage to pick up the Amumu here.
Okay, this is actually huge for Andromeda here. Honestly, a gift back into this game, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's not enough, but this is what they need to happen to even begin the climb.
True. He has 3 items, so like Stanley is the go. I don't know what to tell you. Boots are crutches for bad players. Boots Veda's in shambles right now. That's what I'm saying, dog. He is in fact listening to Sigma affirmations right now. Got a lot of Andromeda believers in chat. I'm still rooting for Metabusters, by the way. I need Jacob to win this for me.
Andromeda actually does have a window to try to get a lot done here. Both their solo laners do have TP available.
25 minutes,
while
stack check? Sure.
Metabusters does not.
513 on the Nasus here.
I think we really need to see Vic get back in this bot lane. They need to try to use this timing where they have TPs available and Metabusters doesn't to try to
Stanley
get some more gold.
Potentially picked here again. Does manage to use the ulti. The W comes out. Jacob is fucking nuked, but the ulti comes out. Does manage to pick one up here. Fujer barely living. Ari does get withered here, but everyone's rotating down here. And it looks like
they might be able to get
Nasus
Fujer.
is potentially caught here. Charm whips.
Oh, the charm misses.
Cerberus is here though. Surely
Yeah,
Nasus
no
is not getting away
tower to
with
retreat
this.
to.
Yeah. It's like 1-for-1 of the top laners. But they are, in
Yeah,
fact, just losing all their towers in the mid lane, so.
yeah, Stav gets to keep on pushing, keep expanding his farm lead as well, and they did burn one of the TPs from Andromeda, and it looks like Tucini's isn't too far off coming off cooldown, so
Let me give you a hug.
Aren't you a former Meta Buster? I believe you are making that up. No, no, I'm once again lying on main. That's crazy. Classic blunder, that's what I'm saying. Also, I don't hate you guys, I like flaming you guys, it's really funny. Mod and lying just don't go together, that's what I'm saying. Looks like we are just gonna prep for this Ocean Soul fight. Stanley and Cerberus do have a potential really good fight angle here, though. No wards either.
yeah,
Jackson
think
might
this
just
is
be
a
face
fight.
checking here. Oh, but they know the E comes out from Stanley here. The bubble comes out from Jackson, though, does manage to hit him. The W comes out, and Jacob just gets nuclearized. And this is a potentially good split for the side of Andromeda here. Nasus does manage to find one here, but crucially that they couldn't find the Stav here. But Jacob does manage to tank up the Cerberus, but Stav is just untouched in the backline, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-for-3 here for the side of Metabusters. And this is Ocean Soul, by the way. If they lose this, it's probably GG's. Like, Ocean Soul on Kog'Maw is probably unkillable, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, picking up almost the ace there. I was gonna say this is probably Andromeda's best chance to take a fight.
Yeah.
If they were just gonna throw it all on the table and throw down, this
Yeah,
was
they
gonna
just
be
couldn't
the
reach
time
the
to take it.
Amumu, or not the Amumu, they just couldn't reach the Kog'Maw in the backline, right?
Well, no, I don't know what the angle Stanley was looking for. To maybe he was mainly looking to peel Nasus, but I swear
Don't
to
you
God,
just
he could have
insect
just ulted
the-
a Mumu on top of all of them.
Wait,
Like he could have ulted a Mumu on top of all of them, but instead threw the tri-bush away from.
no, I mean, like, couldn't you just take the Nami into your team and then kill her for free?
Well, I mean, you can, but I feel like they could have just blown everybody up if they dropped a Mumu on top of Kog'Maw, Nami, and Vex right there.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think we're just splitting hairs. Collector RFC is certainly interesting if Elias inventory. I agree. Nasus with Ocean Soul is going to take forever to die here, though.
Yeah,
Does he
and
die?
the rest of Metabusters is just moving to
He
the
has
Baron.
mana.
He's 1v4ing right now.
Susini is here as well. The ulti does get eaten by the spell shield.
Yeah, the rest of Metabusters is on the Baron though.
Is this Ari build normal? Yes, this Ari build is standard. Lich Bane's pretty good. Thank you, Taxi, for speaking for me. And it's just going to be a Baron for Metabusters. This should be game for Metabusters. Ocean Soul plus Baron.
And this is just a really tough spot for Andromeda to try to claw back from.
Yeah.
Metabusters has the soul. They just
Conan,
picked
you're
up
lost,
the Baron.
brother. Conan, you're lost, man. What are we doing here? Brother is lost. Yeah, Kog'Maw just walks through your entire team, no? Ari burns ulti. Yeah, Kog'Maw's just jugger mode.
I'm thinking this might be the end of the series right
A
here.
little bit of a wrap it up, lads. 2 CD flashing for fun. Should be game over here.
Honestly, I think another game where it's kind of hard to pinpoint a single Metabusters member that they all kind of played really well.
I think we give it to Stav. Like, bro was untouchable in the backline in every fight. Jacob had a lot of good ults, though.
Yeah, I think it's fair to give it to Stav. Stav kind of like I said, I'm not sure how this bot lane matchup is supposed to go, but like I mentioned at the beginning, like Stav and Jackson were able to get the push in the lane. It seemed like they kind of just had control of bot lane the entire time. Uh, almost flame horizoning Honan, or maybe he did. I can't. I forget the exact number. But yeah, I think a Stav MVP for that game is warranted.
Yeah. I want Hoda to come back next series and Astro Gap it. I agree. Who's Patrick 001 1001? I have no idea, to be honest.
I think that's the account Stav is on. It showed it in the last post game too. Like if you go back and check the VOD and the post game for game 2, it showed this Patrick.
Is it really? That's awesome. All right.
Did
Do
we
we
want to
want
get
to do
a
we want to do interviews
MetaBusters
soon?
member in here for an interview or something? Or
I think we can just call it here. I don't really care. Up to you.
I mean, if someone from MetaBusters wants to come on, then I'm more than open to. But if they don't want to, it's not like I'm gonna force.
I think I should just go play with my team. So I will just call it here. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Next game is tomorrow, so hope to see
Yeah,
you
we
there.
actually we have back-to-back games.
Yeah, next 3
tomorrow
games.
and on
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah. We got 3 days of bangers, so make sure to stop by tomorrow for the next games. See y'all.
Have a good night.